everyone, I am back with another day in the life vlog on some fun stuff that I'm going to be doing this year. Also, Happy New Year. It's officially 2024 and it's also officially the end of January. So the time and days are going by so fast. We're already coming into February. Last year was a little bit of a slow year. I would say from summer to the end of the year was quite slow, and I think just talking to different vendors and other designers in the industry, most of them went through this really slow period which they hadn't faced in a long time. So I was definitely, you know, trying to figure out how I can improve my work processes, how I can better my design skills, try to make my downtime as productive as possible. But now I'm busy with really fun projects this year, which I want to show you guys. And one of them is this really nice and big property in Caledon. The homeowners had their closing just last month, but they have not moved in yet because they want to make sure that the house from the inside gets fully upgraded, every room, every wall, every bathroom. And so I'm going to be working with them to help their dreams become a reality. So I want to show you guys everything that I'm going to be working on, going behind the scenes, doing site visits, check measures, showroom appointments, meeting with the clients, doing all of that fun stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy. So let's go. Here we are out visiting some showrooms. I usually like to schedule this part of the process after we have a set design concept in hand for my clients, because they get to see in person what the furnishings, the lighting fixture, and the decor will look like. But for this project, my clients were actually about to leave for their vacation soon, and we did have a tight timeline to have the house ready for their move-in. So I decided to take them to the showrooms at the earlier part of the process, just so they can see the kind of materials and finishes that we would be incorporating into their house. And this kind of helped us make the decision-making process a little bit easier, so that when I sent them something over email while they were overseas, they were able to make the approvals a lot quicker, rather than them coming back and then waiting to go to the showroom to finalize. When I'm scheduling showroom appointments with my clients, I always make sure that I keep the furniture stores and the decor showrooms for the last, because that's where the clients tend to get overwhelmed the most, as they are seeing so much selection. They're seeing all these possibilities that can happen. They like all these things, but obviously the job of a designer is to help keep the client focused on the overall vision. And that is why I always like to go with them to the furniture stores to help guide their decision-making process and kind of bring them back on track if I see that they're steering off into a direction that is totally not in sync with our overall look and feel. So we are here at Project Amos today. Remember the consultation that we had a couple of days ago? Well, we got the job. So now we are here today to take some measurements of this house. It's a newly built house, and we have been hired to basically turn it into an elevated space, because some of the finishes that were used by the builder are quite basic, and we're trying to, bring it a little bit more of a luxury, bring it more of an upgrade look, which is something I specialize in because my company is called Elevated Living. So we're really excited because there's so much potential to do stuff here that is out of the norm, that's not standard. You know, we have really tall ceilings here. The height here is 10 feet, in some places is 22 feet. So the possibilities of doing crazy designs with like beautiful wall panels and slabs and all that stuff is just getting me excited. Glass on. In this profession, you kind of become an expert at doing your makeup in the car because you're running from one point to another and you gotta just like make sure you're presentable. Of course, you don't want to show up like, I just woke up. Today we are about to go see a bunch of vendors at one of my favorite design centers to look at some rugs, to look at some custom drapery, to look at some custom furniture. Over the years, you really build a working relationship with some of the vendors and you just keep returning to them because you like their quality of work and you like the way that they treat you as a designer. And you'll also work with vendors that you never want to work with again. So I'm happy that over time, as I've been in this industry for almost 3.5 plus years, I've been able to generate a nice roster of vendors that I keep returning to. So today I'm taking my clients to those vendors and I'm very certain that they're gonna be super happy with the selection that they see. And yeah, let's go inside. Oh, and the weather is super crappy today, as you can see outside. I can show them the windshield. It is like a slush. It's like a slush, rain, snow, but no weather can stop us from doing our job. today I'm going to a vendor that was recommended to me by a friend of mine who's a realtor, and he told me that this guy has every color selection of fluted panels. So in my designs, I basically have incorporated a lot of these fluted 3D wall panels to dress up the walls a little bit so they don't seem so blank and empty. And so I'm really excited because I'm going to be picking up some samples and I'm going to show you the showroom, which looks amazing just from here, the car. So let's go take a look. When I'm not driving from one place to another, which can be physically tiring, I am on my computer designing the project, and this is the other large portion of what a designer does. Basically, it's our job to put our design concepts and ideas into a format which is easy for the client to understand and digest, and for that reason, I like to use SketchUp, which is a 3D modeling program. I start by creating every single space with the measurements that I've taken, and then I start to drop in the materials, adding in the layers, and creating any detailed millwork drawings that the client is looking for, their custom cabinetry or built-ins. I then like to take these perspectives and drop them into another program which I love using, and it's the only one that I've ever used since day one. It's called Design Files, and that is a mood boarding program that allows me to add all of the furnishings and decor selections into my perspective drawings and really helps build a complete visual package for me to present to my client. There is a referral link if you're interested in starting a free trial. It is in my description box, so definitely check that out. And then lastly, in order for me to put a presentation which is visually compelling and also easy to navigate for the client, I transport all of my drawings into Canva and put it in a PDF format. So this is basically what a complete design package looks like at Elevated Living when you hire me as your designer. Okay, now that the presentation is ready, it's time for me to get it printed, and I'm in the market for a really good printer that can create high quality color drawings. The printer that I have at home just falls shy of that quality, and so from time to time I do have to make trips to Staples. But here I am taking all of my samples that we had shortlisted for the designs to the client's house so that while I'm presenting I can show them exactly what product it is that we will be purchasing in order for their entire house to become a beautiful reality. This is basically called a material board presentation, and for aspiring designers or new designers in the industry, I highly recommend going out to your local retailers and suppliers and collecting an inventory of samples that you can use while you are consulting a client or taking on a project, because it really goes a long way in making you seem professional and knowing that you have experience in working with different types of projects. So definitely start collecting an inventory from now. All right, that is it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please subscribe to this channel to show your support and give this video a thumbs up so that I know that you guys like this content and I can continue making more videos like this. Until next time, bye.